corporate office versus Hotel Lucky Chinatown.
Yep, that is correct, Ronzu, and I'm really excited for this first match that we're gonna be having today. There's only two games that we're gonna have today, and the first game, it's gonna be the Mega World Corporate Office on the blue side, and on the red side, it's gonna be the Hotel Lucky Chinatown. So both of these teams, I think they're ready, and actually, I love this kind of activity for a corporate event as well, since we know those employees definitely need something to cool things out, and as a hobby as well outside their office or outside their work. So that's why this event is gonna be really great for me, and for the employees as well, as they're gonna be enjoying this really good event.
Well, actually, if you see to it, Oblivion, the players we have today or this for this tournament is obviously the corporate employees. So just like what
Yeah.
I said earlier, this is gonna be their uh, leeway of giving themselves an anti-stress, right?
Yeah.
To relieve themselves from the stress of the corporate world, and just to at least somehow relieve themselves. But then again, man, Oblivion, what's gonna be? I mean, this is just the NCR qualifiers, so there's still too many days, too many events, too many qualifiers to come, right, Oblivion?
Yep, definitely. And as what you've said, there are gonna be a lot of games that we're gonna be having. And for you guys, let's check out the brackets on how this event will go through. In a few seconds, we're gonna be seeing that in a bit. And I mean, game of a Mobile Legends. And Kiranzu, looking into this one, we have a few games before really getting into the finals round, and I think it's gonna be happening for Tuesday and Thursday every
Yeah.
week. So for a month long, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that's gonna be a month long of MLBB action for you guys.
Yeah, I mean a month-long MLBB corporate action, just to give you an emphasis on that. So I'm very much excited to actually see these corporate employees to actually play this game of Mobile Legends. Well, aside from talking about the corporate employees, let's talk about the game itself. Uh, we are seeing the comeback of Atlas and Kufra, right?
Oh yes.
In the meta nowadays. So just by seeing these two actually compete head to head in being the best tank, it is quite actually exciting to see how these players use their creativity in using the ultimate of each other.
Yeah, I mean, the Fatal Links and the Tyrant's Rage really is a great kit for a team. And it seems like when it comes to the game right now, the patch right now, the meta right now, in the game of Mobile Legends, it seems like it is more of a team fight centric type of match that we are seeing in this game. I mean, a few kills here and then, it's not really gonna be giving a huge advantage to the other team. But when it comes to the late games, those sets coming from those tanks are really gonna be a great kit for them as well to win those team fights, and eventually we'll be winning the game. And in a bit, Kiranzu, we're gonna be heading straight to the picking phase of these teams. So before that, let me ask you a question. Are you still playing MLBB, and what is the one of the top picks that you're using right now in this game?
Well, I definitely still do play Mobile Legends, and my best pick never changes. You know this, man. You know this. The Selena, the Popo, and Koopa, those do never changes, because I'm still a support or tank player still in this game, which is quite actually in the opposite way. Since if I'm playing other games, I'm usually the carry, but on this specific game alone, I'm the support, which is gives me a lot of question to myself, why did I play support here? Or rather, uh, why did they let me choose support? Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Selena is actually one of the best picks right now if we're gonna be going into the pause for heroes here in this game. And though there have been quite a lot of newer or buff pause for heroes in this game, just like Julian, that's gonna be
Yeah.
going into the pause for recently. Selena is one of the top bands as well in this game. I mean, the kit of Selena is a really great jungle track with those abyssal trap, the stun, and the abyssal arrow in the early stages of the game is gonna be dealing such heavy damage against your opponents. That's gonna be an easy pick off for your side once it connects. So in a bit, we're gonna be heading to our banning phase, Gerdonzu. I'm really excited on this one. Once again, it is the Mega World corporate office on the blue side, and it is the Hotel Lucky Chinatown into our red side.
Well, looking at this ban right now, these teams does not know each other. So basically, we will be having a blind bans here. That's why they banned out the Natalia earlier, right away in this first phase ban for the side of Mega World corporate office. And man, on the flip side, Hotel Lucky Chinatown banned
Ooh.
out this Diggy. Diggy actually does make sense so far.
Yeah, you've mentioned earlier that one of the great tank heroes right now are Atlas and Kufra, and what better way to cancel out those heroes is by using Diggies. That's why for the side of Hotel China Lucky Town here, I think they banned out Diggy for them to have and try the pick for possibly Atlas or a Kufra here.
Yeah, I mean, either of these teams could actually get one of the two best tanks right now in the meta. So if we're seeing it right now, Amasha ban actually good, right? Because Amasha could just stay up on the EX lane or rather play tank and just split every time that he or she wants to, right? But then again, this is our first phase pickings for the side of Mega World Mega World corporate office. So I'm seeing a gold lane pick right here. I mean, I'm predicting a gold lane pick right here. Something like Claude or who knows? But here comes the Hilda for Rog01E.
Yep, Hilda pick, and that's gonna be answered right back quickly by the side of Hotel Lucky Chinatown with a 1-1 pick here. Really great on the meta right now, even though getting a bit of a nerf recently here in this game. But when it comes to the late game, it's gonna be one heck of a crossbow tank that's gonna be used here by 1-1. But so much for that, we're still waiting for another pick. It's gonna be a pause for Lilia. Really great comp right now for the side of Hotel Lucky Chinatown.
I kind of like this Lilia pick coming off from the side of Hotel Chinatown. Plus with the addition of 1-1. Why? Because their composition right now is actually very aggressive to the point that Lilia could just actually camp down gold lane, give the gold onto 1-1, and actually funnel the gold lane, if that makes sense. Right,
yeah.
Oblivion? So basically, this 1-1 played by 1-1 will have will have a good time farming onto the gold lane. But on the flip side though, we have this Sun. And so far in the past few metas or past few years, we've seen a Sun being played in the jungle. But at this point in time, I think he now plays the EX lane because he now has the Vengeance.
Yep, definitely. A Vengeance has a battle spell right now for Tenacious. Seems like we are still going to be waiting for a possible course for the side of a Mega World corporate office here. So on the other side, they might be banning those heroes. And Karina, one of the priority bans here from the meta right now. It is one of the best core heroes, as I would say. A really easy way, easy to use, like a baby hero for the side of which team was going to be picking that, but it's going to be banned out by the side of Hotel Lucky Chinatown. And on the flip side, a bit of, I'm not really sure what kind of ban is that, since Eudora is usually on the pause for a pick. And if we're going to be looking into the composition right now of Hotel Lucky Chinatown, they already have that type of hero on their lineup. But right now, it's
Here we
gonna be
go.
Kufra that you've mentioned earlier. It's gonna be locked in by the side of Hotel Lucky Chinatown.
Though I'm not really certain on the Scooper right now because as of this moment, they have the Hilda, they have the Sun, and you wouldn't want these heroes to actually be on the same spot with one another because Hilda has this Revitalize spell, and Revitalize spell means that unlimited heals for the Sun. But then
Yeah.
again, on the flip side, in terms of having the best composition for this game, I'm really
Oh.
relying on Team Lucky Chinatown as they have this Roger, and Roger likes to go early. He likes to use that like and pounce early into the game and punish the enemy team. Who can he punish on the enemy team? Basically, that's gonna be Lyra, and that's gonna be that Nana.
And I'm quite oblivious right now on what kind of strat are the side of Mega World Corporate will be trying on this one. They do not have any battle spell as a retribution here for their side. So objective wise, the side of the Hotel Lucky Chinatown will have greater chances of getting those objectives, such as the Lord and the Turtle. That is actually really useful on this game. I mean, the buff, the shield that it gives to the whole team as a whole is gonna be really, really a big factor on this game. But so much for that. Let's head straight into the land of dawn. This is the game number 1 of Mag World Corporate Office versus the Hotel Lucky Chinatown.
Well, let's see to it now as who's gonna be playing mid at this point in time. That's gonna be Nana going onto the mid. This is a 2-1-2 setup for the side of Team Mega World Corporate Office. So this might be tricky for them because the EXP, the gold, will not be in favor on them, right? What I mean is that the sharing of gold and EXPs will not be equal to each lane as they play this 2-1-2 setup. Unlike the 1-3-1, the normal strategy or the normal type of playstyle composition that is now being played by Team Hotel Lucky Chinatown. 1 minute onto our game time though, still nothing yet fancy happening there, Oblivion, but let's talk about their spells.
Yeah, in terms of spells right here, that's gonna be the Vengeance being casted, and that was a good Tyrant's Revenge, but will they be able to get that kill? He doesn't have the skill to get away from that time, so that's gonna be the first blood going to the side of Hotel Lucky Chinatown. So 1-0 in our scoreboard, but it seems like the HLC right now, their core hero really have a comfortable way of farming his golds here. He can get all the buffs that they need, but another Tyrant's Revenge will be connecting into Ronzu, and that's gonna be another kill from the side of HLC.
Hotel Lucky Chinatown here with a 2-kill advantage and definitely gold advantage as well. They cannot be stopped right now because 1-1 now has 2 kills under his name, and this Roger though, X666ZB, wants to go here on the bottom lane side of the map. Here comes the Tyrant's Rage.
Oh,
the Tyrant's
again.
Revenge. Here comes another kill coming off from 1-1. 2 minutes onto our game time, 3-0 for this 1-1, and I think he will not go anywhere without this Cobra.
Definitely, I mean, Kufra did a really great job that time. If he was not there, it's not gonna be theirs. But towards this one, Turtle will be going into the hands of HLC. That's gonna be the Revitalize being used. But it seems like Raj will be falling down onto the hands of 1-2-3. And that's gonna be the side of HLC getting another kill after kill as he take another player here. 5-0 on the scoreboard. Early advantage, early lead already established here by the side of HLC.
1-1 now has to grow to the side. He can
here we go again.
1 against 2. Crossbow of Dang has been activated. Now he got the mega kill. 6-0 in favor of Team Hotel Lucky Chinatown. 3 minutes. Are they just lucky, or will the other team have their revenge? Just like what I said earlier, this 1-1 now has the Groshan side. Things might get tricky for the gold laners for the side of Team Mega World Hotel Corporate or Office.
Yeah, and actually, I love the way that the side of HLC are playing this one right now. And this Kufra is really babysitting this Wan. So, as what we're seeing right now, it definitely worked for quite some time. And actually, the gold plating towards that boss side was already depleted here by Wan. So, really huge advantage in terms of gold and equivalent into items. So, in terms of team fights, that's gonna be going to the side of HLC. But right now, X666 almost was able to get that kill, but safely the side of Mega World will be able to back off and prevent another kill that's gonna be possibly going to the side of HLC.
HLC though, they won't let anything go under their pants. You know what I mean? They will not let anyone cross their lane, their line of sight. Everyone that they see will just get punished just like that. 9-0 right away. Less than 10 minutes, less than actually 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Time. We now have they now have 2 turtles and 9 kills. Not to mention they have what you call this, 9,000, 8,000 gold lead under their name. Their item builds right now, or their item is nowhere to be found or nowhere to be near against Team Mega World corporate office. But as of right now, this Roger got another kill, and here comes this falling Starman coming off from. Give the warp that Mega World Hotel office needs. Now there's a 2 against 4 situation, plus the Mackies, plus the clone of this Sun, but they cannot kill the Sun. But the Sun right here though, he's now been punished by this Roger with that single lock and pound. Definitely pounded that monkey in the top.
Really pounded that time, 13-0. I mean, there's no retaliation that we're seeing right now from the side of the Mega World. The turret will be destroyed by the side of HLC. Still, more than 10k gold lead right now, already established here by the side of HLC. So that's what, like 5 or 6 items as we're gonna be seeing. But right now, I think the main factor on this one is that they didn't have any core, but towards that bottom side, that's gonna be another skirmish. Finally, they were able to take at least 1 kill from the side of HLC. That might be the start of the side of Mega World to at least turn things around on this game.
Probably, but Raj right here is in the middle of is in shambles. His life is in shambles right here as he's been picked off by the members of Team Lucky Chinatown. 6.5 minutes onto our game time, Oblivion. Things will not go anywhere for the side of Team Lucky Chinatown. They are just confident right here. 2 against 4 situation. Here comes one low on HP. That laser coming off from that Lila though. The Roger now low on HP. Tinashe speed 3. Almost taking down that Roger, but still it has not been enough. 1 core down for the side of Team Lucky Chinatown. But then again, will this be their upbringing? Will this be their light at the end of the tunnel? We'll see. 7 minutes onto our game time. Still plenty more minutes to play. But their time is definitely ticking as Team Lucky Chinatown is a ticking time bomb.
Definitely, Ronzu, and right now, third turtle is going to be secured by the side of HLC. All of the objectives right now is already on their side, and on this one, another kill has been there. Each and every time they try to at least get a kill, it's going to be the side of Mega World that's going to be punished time and time. Black Shoes just in time just to get away from that demise of him, but fletching coming from a mid lane here. Oh, falling Starmoon once again. That's going to be a great damage coming from Warmth here. He hugged those members, and now he's going to be giving them a Warmth. But right now, this might be it. A 4 versus 2 right now. They do have the catapult on their side, but it's not going to be going for so long as Warmth here. Going to be using the Frostmoon shield on his side to have this one. Vengeance will be there. Still Tyrant's Rage will be casted in. That's going to be the Falling Starmoon once again, and it's going to be secured by Wanwen and Kuronzu. It is looking like this might be the end of this game number 1.
might be actually it, as Team Hotel Lucky Chinatown is sieging the bases of Team Mega World Hotel corporate office, and Warmth is just zoning them out. That's gonna be the winner. That's gonna be our game for game. Hotel Lucky Chinatown wins this game.
Victory!
What a
And-
great play from the side of Hotel Lucky Chinatown. That one really dominating and a really huge lead as well. A really one-sided game as I may say, but still for the side of Mega World Corporate Office, that was still a nice try for them. And for this one, it's gonna be Warmth being the MVP for this match, and we definitely saw how outstanding his playstyle is, how dominating his playstyle is, as that Esmeralda from the side of HLC. 4-0-10 on his KDA, but I would also like to commend 101 here, the 101 player from the side of HLC, really dominating that bottom side against his opponent here, which is Saint Z and a Tenacious D.
And not to mention, he's up against two.
Yeah.
So just by seeing him battle against two, though he's been camped by their GoPro, but still, man, he should be having a hard time. Still, he got 7-1 and 6 as his KDA. But then again, Oblivion, that's just our game number 1. Will we see another dominating performance for our next teams? Let's see before we head on to our quick short break. This is Mega World Hotel. So, we will be right back. Oh, napapalayo ako. Welcome back to Mega World Hotel Legends, kay mga kaibigan. I'm Rodzu, together with me is Oblivion, and back here onto our game number 2. We're in it's a battle between Twin Lakes Hotel versus Belmonth Hotel. But before we proceed on to this game, Oblivion, why don't we have a quick rundown on what happened during our first game?
Well, that first game was really great in favor of the red side that time. It's the Lucky Chinatown Hotel, which I think they have this gold lane Wan that is actually one of the top players here in the Philippines. So that alone is one big factor for them winning that game as well. Well, for the other team, still they did their best, though they didn't pick a core hero that time. They didn't get the retribution battle spell for their team, but it's still a nice try for them for battling it out against the top player here in the Philippines.
I mean, that was a good game still for them. So, the essence, the purpose of this event is to actually have fun, right?
Yeah.
To free yourself from the reality, but then again, still, we still have to pick a winner. We will have a winner still. So, congratulations on to Team Hotel Lucky Chinatown for actually winning that game number 1. But for this game, Aubrey, for this game, Oblivion, what do you think, or what do you want to see here? Like, what type of drafts do you want to see? Something.
Well, I think I'm gonna be leaning towards a draft wherein it's gonna be more of a meta type of setup for both teams. I mean, I want to see the meta heroes right now in this one, and I think looking into the players here, I think they definitely are the type of players that play with what kind of meta is on the patch right now. And also, I was thinking that maybe we could probably see more of like a tank core on this one, since we're like more of a, how do I say it? More of a greater type of players that we're gonna be having right now. But so much for that. Huwag na natin patagalin to kay Ronzo. Let's head straight into our drafting phase for this game number 2.
Well, speaking of game number 2, here comes our draft phase. Number 2, blue side will be, correct me if I'm wrong, will be Belmonth Hotel.
Yep.
And
more than a
the
weapon.
red side will be Twin Lakes Hotel.
And there we go. First ban is gonna be the Julian ban coming from the side of a Belmonth Hotel here. So probably one of the, I'd say one of the better that could be used when it comes to the core and EXP laner, or probably can be used as well when it comes to the mid lane. That's why Julian, one of the best picks right now with its versatility. But on the other side, the side of Twin Lakes will be banning out 1-1 for this game.
Men, nakita naman kasi natin kung gaano kalakas yung 1-1 coming up from that other game, right? So, it's better to actually avoid it, right? Prevention is better than cure. Something like that, definitely, diba? So, 1-1 has been banned. Julian and Valentina has been banned out from this game. Actually, good sets of ban for the both of these teams. I think they need, or they want to deny the meta picks, right? So that they will actually have themselves a good game right here. Here we are, on to the blue side. That's gonna be Belmonth Hotel, moving on to this Gusion.
Yeah, and Gusion, recently he has been revamped from this game. That's why a few ranked games I've seen actually a Gusion being picked as a core hero, and I remember back in the days, like 2017, 2018 days, Gusion was one of the top mages that has been playing in this game. But they're gonna be opting for a fighter core hero here, which is gonna be the Barats for the side of the Belmonth Hotel. But on the other hand, still contemplating on what are the heroes are they gonna be prioritizing, because when it comes to this high level of competition, I think nag-uunahan lang yung mga players natin when it comes to what type of hero are they gonna be picking. But it's gonna be Faramis and the Thams getting picked by the side of Twin Lakes here.
Actually, I do like this opening picks of the side. I think this is the Twin Lakes Hotel. I
Yeah.
kind of like this Paramis and Tamus. Why? Because Paramis obviously have the altar. Plus, this Tamus is very tanky in nature. So,
Time and tide wait for
uh,
no man. Nor
dealing with
Tash.
Tamus
Is to
under the
protect
cult of the altar
lives.
is actually very tricky and very risky. For the opposing team, just like what they've drafted, they drafted a Barats, a Hylas, as well as a Beat. So they wouldn't then have they will not have a good amount of damage output when it comes to when it comes to dealing it against this Thamus. But then again, for our third pick, that's gonna be Tank Main locking in at that Atlas.
Definitely living up for the name. But for the next ban, I'm expecting for probably a support ban here. We could say Eve
Selena?
Selena could be a great ban on this one as well. But they're still lacking
Horology is my craft. Diggy is my
Explain,
name.
but it's gonna be the Diggy. Yeah, to at least um for at least the Atlas to be in a great use of that one. Kasi if ever may Diggy na makuha dito yung side ng ating Belmont Hotel, at least good for nothing on this one. But see what will be the ban on the other side. They could ban at least a core hero, probably an
Thorns
Akai,
remain.
but they're gonna be
Should
opting for a
petals
Lancelot
fall?
ban here. So seeing a probably core here for Jello King. As of the meta right now, they could actually pick Karina or an Akai here to at least have more tankiness on their lineup if they want to, but they could actually opt for a Ling or a damage dealer
A Ling,
type
yeah.
of a core hero as well to have more firepower when it comes to
I see
the late
lots of
team. But it's
prey.
gonna be Roger Ronzu.
Roger is actually good for the side of Team Twin Lakes, but I do expect for their last pick, for this Golden pick, I think, or what I want to is they pick a Claude or a Bruno because
Maybe.
having to deal against these two tanks, the Hylas and the Barretts, without having a marksman is actually kind of rough. Just by Roger dealing those damages, I think Roger cannot handle the pressure of putting the damage onto these tanks. By
Payback
these
time.
tanks, I mean 3 tanks by the side of Belmonth Hotel.
It's gonna be a really tough way for the side of Twin Lakes, since they're gonna be dealing with 3 tanky heroes from the side of Belmont Hotel on this one, so they need a much more high damaging hero on this one. Yeah, you've mentioned it. Bruno could be
Ooh.
Irithel, one of the newest heroes that has been going into the meta right now, but I think he needs to get more farms as possible or items, so it's gonna be the side of Twin Lakes might be opting for a later game on this one. But for the side of Belmont Hotel, I think they also need to get their items as soon as possible for them to at least be able to cancel out their late stages advantage na pwedeng makuha dito ng ating Twin Lakes on this game.
But if you're seeing at this point, in my point of view, Iritel, man, sobrang taas ng kanyang damage output once that he has the item, so-called the corrosive sight,
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
marksman item, the standard marksman items. It is very dangerous for the side of
5
Belmont Hotel
seconds
to actually
till the
deal
enemy
it
reaches
up
the
against this
battlefield.
Iritel because
Smash them.
their marksman is Beatrix. Yes, Beatrix is very dangerous. As Beatrix almost scales with everyone, or just once you leave him out for like 2 to 3 minutes in the lane, once you go back to the lane, he can just easily 1v1 you. But then again, Eretel is this kind of gold laner wherein he likes to go to the clashes. He likes to put on area of effect damages, right? With the heavy crossbow ultimate. But then again, here comes the hook coming off from Onyx.
Oh.
Here comes the stun as well.
First blood.
Black and pounds. There's gonna be first blood onto Speedman. Speedman right here. Gets speed. Will he get the speed that he wants to? But then again, 15 cents, not putting a cent onto anyone as he just escapes very momentarily. But here comes Aspect onto this bottom lane side of the map, and eventually he survived, man. two men down. I mean, one apiece for these teams.
1-for-1 trade that time. Still, that was a good play, I'd say, for the side of team of Twin Lakes that time, because they were able to take out the core hero from the other team. So that alone is a great factor to deny or delay the farming of this Barats from this side. But looking to this bottom side, seems like we're gonna be having a mirror gang from top and on towards the bot side. Aspect here is kind of low on HP, but towards the top side, perfect match will be there. Will there be a kill? Kind of low on HP for Zed main, but the side of a Twin Lakes will not be able to complete that kill. But positioning right now in terms of this turtle take is gonna be in favor of the Belmonth Hotel right now at completing the Nathalisi Cram towards this bush. It's in a good position, and 15 cents could actually stun the incoming members. That's gonna be going in. Here comes the ult. That's gonna be the perfect execution, or rather the feathered airstrike, but that's gonna be the stun coming. Foot of Altar will be there as well, but the turtle's not yet done. He's gonna be taking it. It's gonna be going to the side of Twin Lakes, but it seems like Tankman will be out. Aspect here will be using the Continent Inferno. He was able to outplay one, but not for two. As Ray will be getting that trade for his teammate. 3-2 as of this moment. 2-for-1 exchange. In terms of kills, that was in favor of Belmonth, but the turtle went to the side of Twin.
Napakaganda ng Avatar of the Guardian dito ni kaibigang Kramas. He just went using that Avatar of the Guardian to actually stun at least 2 to 3 members of Twin Lakes Hotel. But then again, here comes Renegade on the mid side, wanting to actually do some damage against Rai using this Forza. But on top lane though, that's a little skirmish. That's a little bit of an advantage for the side of Jello King, as he manages to take down Zed main that is using this Matrix onto the gold lane.
Looking to the gold right now, bit of an advantage, less than I think 100-ish is the lead from the side of Twin Lakes here, but towards his bottom side, it's a 1v3 right now. Aspect is still doing his best to at least defend this one. He's gonna be going in. That's not a great idea. It's a 1v3 right now. Looking to his teammates, they are still way up top on towards the top lane, but Renegade will be hooking him, but Zedmain will be getting away from that time. Cult of Altar will be used on a bit of a good timing. They might be squashed right at this area. That's gonna be the Avatar of the Guardian indeed. That's gonna be the fatal lace connecting into 4. That was a really great, but not enough firepower from the side of Twin Lakes. They weren't able to at least get one, and that was really unfortunate. Good fatal links, but you need the right amount of damage as well, the right amount of AoE to get those skills that you need. But right now, Ronzu, turtle is up, and it is looking like the side of Belmonth will be taking this one.
Unfortunately for the side of Twin Lakes, they do not have the enough damage for them to actually help Tankman on that fatal links, as that could have been really fatal for the side of Belmonth Hotel. But then again, it is what it is. How can Belmonth Hotel actually have a comeback here or have themselves redeemed? Here comes the carpet coming off from this high loss, mga kaibigan. Here comes the Avatar of the Guardian once more. The Avatar of the Guardian actually gets to, oh no, the fatal links on towards the tower. Will actually get to double for that island. But then again, the double kill, the triple kill for Jello King will just be very, very vital, very, very good for their team, as their gold member or actually farmed up a lot of gold.
Great execution for the side of a Team Twin Lakes that time, but the segue push from Zedmain is actually the thing. Great thing for them to at least gain an advantage in terms of map control and as well as the gold. I mean, if we're gonna be looking onto this one right now, as the side of the Belmonth Hotel having a bit of an advantage in terms of gold. Right now, seems like the side of Twin Lakes will be farming up a bit here, but they're gonna be going in. Fatal links will be connecting into 2. That's gonna be Cult of Altar. That's gonna be the Revitalize as well to at least regain those HP. But it seems like the damage is still not enough. They will be able to take one. Avatar of the Guardian just in time to rescue his teammates. But right now, they're all running low on HP. Double kill for this tank. What is happening here, Razu? Triple kill might be there. And yeah, there we go, the third one. But it's gonna be an ace. A wipe out for the side of Twin Lakes. And this is gonna be the perfect timing for the Belmonth to push through the turret of the Twin Lakes.
That's what you don't want to see if you're playing against a Hylos. You actually standing on the glorious pathway with a passive skill up, that's not a very good idea to do so, because we both know, Oblivion, that if you stay onto Hylos passive, you will get hurt. While he just heals, right? So look at this KDA coming out from 15 cents. 7-2 and 7. This is actually not a tank KDA. This is a at least a +1 or +4 KDA that we're seeing coming off from this Hylos. And he's just living his life. Now, he now has the Dominance Ice, wherein he just, oh, wait a minute, hold that thought. Here comes the Avatar of the Guardian. Will actually, the Roger will now, will be next. No counter. You will fall down. He will get stunned though. He will get nerfed right away. Rather nerfed. Will get stunned by that Crow, by that Forza, by Rai, and that's gonna be it. 8 minutes to 8 minutes going on to 8 minutes of our game time.
Oh man, things are not looking great for the side of Twin Lakes right now. I was actually expecting for Jello King to be one of the top players for the side of Twin Lakes to show up on this game, but right now it seems like we're not yet seeing that. He still needs to farm up a few items. Looking to the items of the both teams right now. Windtalker, Phantom for Irithel here, and on the flip side, Hunter Strike, and it seems like we're gonna be going to the BOD on this one. That's gonna be a hook come from Renegade. It seems like they're gonna be getting that kill, but nice flicker and Fatal Links to get that one, but still, Zedmain fast with his fingers to go for the flicker in. That's gonna be the Avatar of the Guardian, and they're gonna be losing that one. One more player is down for the side of Twin Lakes, but seems like it's not yet done. Speedman will just try to defend that turret, but not for so long, as Onyx here. The tankiness and damage is just greater for that moment.
19-9 will be our scoreline here, Oblivion. Things went wrong for the side of Team Twin Lakes, as they couldn't end their hold of the bargain, wherein they would just let Jello King and Speedman actually do their farm on their respective lanes. And the problem is that these two cores that Twin Lakes have is now being forced to go through these flashes. They cannot farm themselves. They cannot earn the gold that they need. So they're just doing at least minimal damage onto this tank. But here we are on the Lord Dance right here, Oblivion.
Oh, it's gonna be going to the side of Belmonth Hotel, but things are not yet done. That's gonna be the rifle coming from Zedmain to deal some damage, but right now it's gonna be a 2-for-1 exchange. It is in favor of the Belmonth right now. Renegade here running low on HP. He's gonna be not gonna be targeted for a while there, but he's gonna be going straight out of that wall, and he was still able to get away from that kill that could have possibly been made by the team of Belmonth. Right now, the big thing for this one is they need to defend their base against this Lord. There's not yet a Luminous Lord, so they could definitely still at least defend this one for the other team. Let's see on how will they react on the defensive stance coming from the side of Twin Lakes.
Depensang marino. Ika nga dito ng mga tropa natin sa Twin Lakes Hotels, as they managed to actually defend their bases onto that Lord presence from that mid area. The thing is that we are forgetting that this Gatot Kacha, right, actually does make sense in their composition, as this Avatar of the Guardian is very vital. Once that this Atlas uses the Avatar of the Guardian, he then now will just use the the Atlas uses the Fatal Links. Gatot Kacha will then now use the Avatar of the Guardian to actually try and negate the skills that could be thrown to their team, to his team, just by rooting themselves, just by dying, stunning the enemy team, which is the Twin Lakes Hotel. That's the thing that we are not seeing from this composition. Not to mention, they have the Forza. The ultimate of this Forza is very, very dangerous if you see to it as the composition of Team Belmont Hotel is just team fight centric or team fight
Oh,
reliant.
topside.
So upside though, that's gonna be that Irithel taking down Rai in the process. Here comes Onyx though onto this blue side area. Here comes the Beatrix. He's now been pulled by the Fatal Links. Now we get to Zedman. This Beatrix kiting around, shooting, and shooting. That's gonna be the American in action right here in the land of Dawn. Now we only have Sadness and Irithel right here defending their bases. That's gonna be Renegade down. Jello King is the only man left standing for the of Team Belmont Hotel for the Team Twin Lakes. Can he do it? Yes, he will, as Team Belmont Hotel managed or decided to actually fall back.
They're gonna be falling back for a bit here. We do have the Lord spawning in a few seconds from now, so if ever they're gonna be trying that against the full HP of their enemies, might not be the best course of action for the side of Team Belmont. So now they're gonna be opting for a safer thing here. Let's just back off, farm for a bit from the jungle camps coming from the side of Belmont Hotel, and we're gonna be having the last dance here at the Lord later on. Good positioning already established here by the side of Belmont Hotel. Looking into tank main here, he does have an information whether the side of Twin Lakes will be the side of Belmont will be starting the Lord. So this information is gonna be vital as well on the timing that the side of Twin Lakes will be going in a few seconds.
But what could happen next? Here comes Lord's Pathway. The Call of Jartle has been procced once more after the Guardian has been. That's to be tank main falling down into the hands of that Hylos. Zed main though shooting the shotguns right here. He's been unstoppable as of the moment, but Jello King,
oh no,
with his Tiger, this Irithel is very deadly. Jello King though will actually fall down, and that's gonna be Onyx. And I think we are safe to say that that's gonna be the game number 2 going onto the hands of Team Belmont Hotel.
It's gonna be, they're not gonna be waiting for that Lord anymore. They do have the wave minions for this one, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be the Belmont Hotel getting the dub for this game, and will be advancing into our brackets. I think they're gonna be facing the winner earlier, but for this one, congratulations to the side of Belmont Hotel, and a nice try for the Twin Lakes for battling it out against their opponents. 31 rather to 12 was the score, and it's gonna be Belmont Hotel prevailing for this game.
Well, if you see to it, our start line, if you could see it on the screen right now, man, these 3 tags actually made things worse. Made the life of Team Twin Lakes Hotel in shambles. As not to mention, this Hylos now has 9-2 and 21 KDA, so that's like positive 30 in terms of plus minus stats. So, dude, this composition by Team Belmont Hotel is actually dangerous to see with this Barretts, with the Beatrix, and with this Forza that actually dealt a lot of damage, a lot of magical damage for them. But on the flip side, what went wrong for the Team Twin Lakes Hotel? They did not have enough tankiness, enough tankiness on their composition. The Atlas cannot withstand the damage output that is being given to her or given to him by this Beatrix and the Forza. Whilst Roger on the flip side cannot just burst onto the health bars of this Barretts, of the Hylas, and the Gatotkacha. So they lack damage, and they lack the tankiness in the specific team fights, Oblivion.
Yup, and I think that wraps up our day number 1 here at NCR Plus qualifier round. We'll see you this Thursday for that game, day 2. But I think we're gonna be seeing the brackets first before closing out this show for this day number 1. there you go. See into the brackets. Few teams already proceeded to our next round. That's gonna be the Belmonth Hotel and the Lucky Chinatown. I mean, both of those teams are really worthy of their positions right now on towards our bracket. And I think that for the Thursday match is gonna be really exciting. What do you think, Razu?
It is very exciting to see the next few teams that will battle it out here in this tournament, MHR Legends. But then again, before we see the games on Thursday, we need to finish this first, this broadcast today, as this broadcast, man, actually is fun. This is just the first day, right, Oblivion? So there's more to see onto our second day of MHR Legends. But once more, we need to say goodbye. We need to bid goodbye. I'm Ronzu together with Miss Oblivion. This has been MHR Legends. We will see you next time.